Good evening, welcome back, and happy holidays to all of you. So we are going to talk about a little bit about as year is coming to end. So we are going to start with this little homework we are going to do while we are in holiday time. So I hope you all have paper and pen handy. So that way you can write that. So I'm going to ask you to practice this because I'm doing that myself. I want you to write these two questions. And the first question is, what am I going to leave behind in 2023? So what are you going to leave behind in 2023? So what I mean by that, it is you're going to leave is all your old beliefs, your old bad habits, procrastination, your stories, your fears, your worry, anxiety, all of that, or whatever you have to leave behind. So make a list of all those things. You don't want to take that to in 2024. And because when New Year's come, and we always want to we do a little bit of the checkup to neck up ourselves. How was my year? What went well and what need to change? And what can I keep? What can I let go? So it's really important to sit down in a silence with yourself with paper and pen and have a like music at the back or just to sit in, I would say is if you can go in the nature or just be in the fresh air because that will really help you to connect with yourself. So that's the first question. And the second question you're going to ask is what am I going to bring with me in 2024? So I'll give you as an example. So you can bring the courage, you can bring the confidence, you can bring is a joy, you can bring your boldness, and you can bring the consistency, right? And you can bring your uplifting stories, what fill you up. If these are the classes are filling you up, are you going to keep watching them and are you going to keep putting into practice? So make the list is what are you going to bring in 2024. So to bring basically you want to have if you want to have more in 2024, so we need to something that's the theme, right? Have more in 2024. That is what I'm saying to myself. I'm going to have more either way, helping more people, helping myself more, whatever the way you want to have that more. Could be financially more, could be independently more, could be is just slowing down a little bit more if you're going a little bit too much all the time, go, right? So whatever you want to achieve more, so you can have that in 2024. But if you're not going to put that to paper and pen, so this is what it is. Put pen to paper to start the process. So pen, paper, and the process. They work because when we don't write it down, then we don't have that schedule. We don't know what to do and how to do it. So then the next thing I want you to do is I want you to make a kind of square on your page. So is then you're going to divide that in 4 boxes. So that is what I am practicing. And I invite you and encourage you to do that as well, because it's very important to have a balance in life. How many of you love to have that balance in all areas of your life, right? So the first quad is you're going to write your personal. So my personal is divided into a couple things, but you can just start with however you want to start with. So the personal is the first comes is my spirit, right? I started with my spiritual. So what do I do is for spiritual, daily spiritual study, daily meditation, daily pray is whatever is fills you up to be give to myself. When I'm full, then I can share with others. So that's for my spiritual. That's where I start. So then, of course, we need for the body. So what we need for the body, 3 things we needed for the body is main. There's many other things you can add on to. Is the first thing is basically is giving a good food, nutritional food to this body to keep working. And the second thing we need a good sleep. And what is the third thing we need? Exercise. So we need to have that balance, and self-care is important in that. So self-care could be different for different people. whatever fills you up. Maybe just having a relaxing walk in the nature, could be just pampering yourself, getting the skin treatment or body treatment or hair, whatever fill you up, you like to do that in your personal. So that's the first one. So then for the mind, right? So you want to be covered that mind, body, and spirit, all three in that. Is a mind as you're reading something positive, is a what is you're reading is uplifting you, or you're watching something uplifts you, or you're like as a listening to something is uplift you. What do you spend your time? You know, we need to know is who am I spending the time? That's the person I'm becoming. The first, I need to start spending a time with me. So when I start spending a time with me in the silence and the quiet time, that is the space I create within to fill myself. So then we can start giving to others. So the second quad, you're going to put your family. So that could be your family, that could be your friends, that could be your coworkers, whoever's your family. That could be your spiritual family, that could be the group you attend to, that could be your family. Anybody could be in your family. So, family, what do you need? You need a quality connecting time. Quality. So, even you're meeting once in the blue moon with these people, or you're meeting every day, are you having that conversation? What fill you up and what fill them up? What are you giving to your family, whoever you have in the family, right? So for me, is more listening instead of telling. So if you can focus on, is everybody like to be heard instead of told? So let's focus our switching a little bit. All of us, it's just a reminder for all of us, is sometimes we get caught up in this busy world, and we just keep going and doing the same routine. We never go and check back what is working, what is not working. If we are doing the same things, we are going to get the same results. If there's something we would like to change, we want to be self transform ourselves, we want to bring to the next level of ourselves, then we need to check where am I at right now and where would I like to go, right? So that is the second one. That the third, it is your career, your work, or whatever you do, like extra. Some people do one job, other people do two jobs, or some people could be retired and they don't have anything. How would you like to use that time? So for me is doing whatever we do, being the best we can be, and being in the present moment. Being in the present moment, whoever I'm with, whatever I like to do, is it could be work, could be a career, whatever you're doing. So for me, is being in the present moment is very, very important. Then because I can give my 110% and all my focus in one direction. So no multitasking, doing one thing at a time. That's the other thing, right? So when my thoughts, my words, and my actions are lined up, so I can bring that harmony in my work, in my career, in my personal life or retired life, whatever the life you have. And the next one is for me is a service. Is how am I giving it back? Am I always taking from others? Am I focused on giving? So giving is not only with the material things. Giving could be just giving somebody a smile. Is could be just through your face, having that cheerful face, or through your eyes, or through knowledge, right? And lifting anybody, or giving somebody need just your quality time, just sitting with them and listening to them, right? Or lifting who's feeling a little bit down, how we can lift each other up. And all of us being a human, we need each other's support. So those are the four areas you might want to look into it. Do you have a balance? Or you did just always focused on one or the other? So whichever that we need to be paid a little bit more attention, because we all have limited time. Doesn't matter what age group we are in right now, and we all need to be that bring that calmness, the stillness, and the peacefulness inside, right? So when we have that, then we have that happy, healthy, and harmony in our life, right? So that's what we want to do, is more of that in 2024. So now, quick exercise we can do today is because with the social media and with everywhere we use our eyes. So this is for the eyes. I don't know about you. My eyes is are getting really, because of the weather too, could be, and because inside the heat is there, the cold weather, and that is simple exercise is going to help you. Many of you probably already know this one, but it's again matter of doing it. There's so much knowledge, we all have it, but sometimes what happens, we don't use that what we know. We say, okay, I know it. Knowing is one thing, but let's doing small things. I don't do big things the way I explained many times in the past too, is just doing a little things, but doing it consistently. Taking that is what we were talking about, little bit time here, a little bit here, but when you consistently doing, you're moving forward, so you're not standing still. So that exercise is for the eyes. So just looking up, like you can start with 3 times doing it or 5 times, and slowly move to 10 times. So you can do like a 1 cycle, 2 or 3, whatever the time permits for you. So basically looking up, this is like stretches for your eyes, and looking down, up, holding that for like for 30 seconds and down. Now look on the corner on the left and right, not moving anything, just the eyes moving. Okay, now I want you to look up in the corner up there and down on the other side, up, down. Now look on the right, up, down on the left, up and down. Now you're going to rotate your eyes. Not moving your neck, just the eyes. And then go on the other side. So a couple times when you do that, so you're going to feel that your eyes are like using those muscles, right? So the first, when I start doing it, like I do this quite often, but now because we forget, we start doing different exercises. So my eyes was really feeling dry, right? So the last one with the eyes you're going to do, so you take your thumb, so you just follow your thumb and bring that close to your nose. Just doing like that, concentrating totally on your nail, and taking away at the 1 foot, like your arm is straight, then you're bringing that close. Just doing that. So last week we talked about is we have 2 hearts. We were saying that, and today we are going to talk about is we have 2 eyeballs on our feet. So there's our toenails, and your big toenail and the other one is the second one. So there's a middle between there, right there, just like 1 inch away. So you're going to press that area. So that's the first one to release that stress on your eyes. Okay, so on the feet, and you can do on the hands too, but on the feet is more important. So feet is the recommended. They more like relaxing and releasing that stress. And the second part is on your pinky, on the toe, on your feet, and the other toe. So basically you just press that between that. Too bad I cannot show you that on the feet on the video. So I think you're getting the idea. So you do on both sides, and on the hands is right here, because that's, again, many other pressure points are there, but you want to do those two to just relax it, just hold it for 30 seconds and let it go. So that is a quick little is a self-care tip I wanted to share with you, because we are coming close to the year end. So let's spend some time with the self, so that way we can improve. That is what we need to get changed. So I want you to start writing your own destiny. So use write pen to write your destiny. You know what right pen? I'm not talking about this right pen. What is the right pen to write your destiny? Any idea? We all need to write our destiny. We have to have the right pen. Any idea? What is the right pen? Is our karma. Pay attention to each and every single thing we do. Is how am I doing it? Am I doing with the attention and the awareness? Even my thoughts, what I'm seeing, what I'm listening, what I'm saying, what I'm doing. Most of us, we feel is karmas only when I'm doing something in actions. Not true. I could be doing a karma just thinking something not good. So that is one thing, whatever the seeds we're putting out there, good or bad, they're all going to come. So if we're doing good, we are going to reap the good results. If we are doing the bad seeds, doesn't matter how we're doing it, we are going to reap those as well. So let's put the good seeds out there, is going to not only helping us with the blessings, is going to help the others as well. So let's create that positive karma with anything and everything we touch, is to giving that back to the universe. That's one way of giving too. So my good wishes for all of you to have a really prosper year, and happy holidays, and whoever celebrates Christmas, Merry Christmas to all of you, and spend that quality time with yourself, not just only eating and food. All that is good, we need for the body, and spending good time with the family is good, but let's go within. Let's go within and spend that quality time with the self, fill ourselves, then we can start the new year with a big smile and that happiness we are looking for, that we can find that within. So let's do all of that. So good wishes for each and every one of you, and happy new year and happy holidays.